Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Polkadot is currently performing quite well. Well, if we zoom out, it doesn't really look like that. But in the short term here, it started to do a little bit of a move up. However, my current view is remaining unchanged at the moment. I will definitely keep you updated if anything is pointing towards a more bullish direction. But at the moment, even though I'd love to talk about prices going up and skyrocket very soon, I still don't see it. I still don't see it on most of the altcoins. I just can't see it. The only potential I think we have at the moment for many altcoins, including Polkadot, is a move in this target area here, which is basically the retracement area of the wave, of that wave A, in which we currently are, sitting between the 0.5 and the 0.786 fib level of that previous low. The reason just is that this is a clearly impulsive wave to the downside. What you see here is clearly a three-wave structure. It is a typical corrective wave. It looks half-heartedly, it doesn't really look any way impulsive here to the upside. You see that strong correction to the downside again. This doesn't look like a bullish move up, and to be honest, we're still sort of below key resistance levels here. $30.70, for example, is one. We haven't managed to get above that. Yes, we see a higher low, but overall, if you zoom out, you can clearly see that. Any move down like that, it's clear that it doesn't go in a straight line. To be honest, I'm surprised how straight this did go down, actually, from the 5th of November all the way down here to the 17th of December. There was no up and down. This was literally just one straight line. Yes, if you can zoom in, of course, you see this up and down, but and then you get this counter move, a bit of a correction. You have to have that retracement of the move down, because you were just oversold here, as you can see here on the daily. So it's normal that you now start to move up. But before, in my view, you move down. It does not even seem to reach at the moment my blue target area here. That's how bearish it is. And I think, I started to think about, am I really too bearish here with this price target area down here of the $6.50 to $11 level, basically because it has to be below that wave A here. So if we zoom out, we can see that we came up impulsively here throughout the beginning of 2021, marked a high, came then down in a wave A, impulsive, clearly 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very, very impulsive here, this sell-off. Then we came up in a 3-wave structure to the upside here, A, B, and C, and now we're coming down impulsive again. But because this will be a C wave, because this has then to be an A, a B, and this has to be the C normally ends below the wave A. Yeah, again, with Elliott waves, it's not guaranteed to play out like nothing is, but it gives us a very clear indication where prices can be going, and it helps us to understand very well, I think, the market and how prices can develop. And this is a very high probability that it's going to end here. Yes, there is a potential to move up here short term, all the way up to here $39 to $48. But if you mirror that, take a look at how this move played out here. You see this pretty much like a straight line as well here to the upside, and then you had this correction, and this is pretty much what we see here. You have now this pretty much impulsive move down, then you have this correction, and the next move, the next move could mirror what happened then here on its way to the peak. So basically then on the other hand here, you can get a bit of a correction here, bit of a consolidation, bit of a retracement before you then move down. And yes, I know it's not good news, but why should I tell you here that I think prices are going to the moon now, if I just don't think they will? This is hard for any creator and YouTuber, but I just try to give you a different perspective and try to really give you an understanding of what the Elliott waves here tell us for Polkadot. But bear in mind, the further you come down, the more is the upside potential in the next move up. So I've now put the fibs on the chart, and we can see here that this yellow price area is actually sitting between the 0.887 fib level and the 0.786. This is where I would expect the price to land, what many other altcoins are doing as well. And this is just also the reason why actually Polkadot didn't perform that well. It did perform well here throughout, until May. Then it really was in this long correction, and it took a while until Polkadot then started to move again, and then we had a last pump here to the upside. Basically that wave C of that B wave, yeah, and wave C is impulsive, and then we are now starting to move down. But yeah, as soon as we, you know, come into this area here, I mean, this is sitting between, as I said, $6.50 and $11. From here, I mean, this could be a 10x area, you know, buying in here, in my view. Now, of course, no guarantee we actually get there. I think we will. But of course, there's always a potential to start a dollar cost average in on its way down, you know, because there's never a guarantee that we are going to land here. But it all depends on someone's personal risk tolerance, you know, dollar cost average in for the long term. I think even current prices are really attractive compared to where we will be towards the end of 2022. I think we will see the $100 this year. You know, I definitely think we will. For Polkadot, even though I'm fairly bearish in the short term, but that's only because the chart is telling me that, you know, I don't see any clear impulse to the upside. And people telling me, you know, DOT are locked away and parachain auctions and everything. Yeah, but they, you know, we are on a way down. This doesn't make, for some reason, or only has limited influence. It just has, you know, these dots are locked away, and you can still see the price falling. And that's also what people said for Cardano, where when we were still above $2, and I said the price will go down to 181. I mean, it has even fallen deeper. You know, I wasn't bearish enough for Cardano, and that's what people all said. You know, it's just staked. They all staked the ADA, so there's no chance it can drop. But yeah, it can. And I don't fully understand the influence of the cryptos being locked away and the price, because so far, whenever people say that, I've seen many cryptos fall nevertheless, you know, to levels that people expected they couldn't be reached anymore because they are all staked. But it's not the case, you know, it's not the case. I think it helps a little bit, but I think there are other factors to play here that influence. And yeah, that's where my take is on Polkadot. Short term, nothing bullish here to be seen. I will definitely update you when I see anything happening here which could look like an impulse, anything that makes me bullish again on Polkadot also in the short term. Long term or medium term, I'm very bullish on Polkadot. So yeah, that's my view on Polkadot. Hope you liked the video despite the bearish outlook, and if you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.